Good morning, America and YouTube and moving company owners. We are going to be doing a three-part series on essentially why local service ads are my favorite type of ads to run. From there, we're going to look at how local service ads tell you the pain points that you're experiencing on the sales side of your business. Part 2 is going to go over how to actually scale an ad campaign and when to actually scale that ad campaign. And then from there, we're going to look at what happens when you actually have creative fatigue on the front end of your ads as well. So diving into part 1, again, we're going to cover local service ads and why I love them so much for moving companies, all right? Now, the secret to the local service ads is that there really isn't too much of a secret. In order to get started on local service ads, you really need a few things. General liability, most likely, Texas household good license if you're in Texas, Florida agricultural license if you're in Florida, or an MC number, and that'll cover the entire United States for intrastate moving. Moving on from there, you're gonna be able to get Google guaranteed and figure out the platform. So essentially, if you're in a large city, you wanna make sure that you aren't targeting the middle of your city. If you're in a smaller location like a tier 2 market like Savannah, Georgia, where I'm located. So once you have LSA set up, you're gonna basically choose, hey, what locations do I wanna target? How much budget do I wanna spend? And then finally, you're gonna set the ads live. Okay, great. You're able to do that on your own. You probably don't even need a marketing agency to help you figure that out at this point. Now, the most important part about LSA that I have found is what it tells me about your sales process. It is the fastest moving ad campaign to tell you, hey, are your ads gonna be scalable or unscalable, especially if you start getting into Google search, which is much more complex, and Facebook ads, which is also much more complex than local service ads, for instance, right? Now, we have to ask ourselves, why is that the case, right? And I'll give you the reason here in a second, but let's kind of slow roll back real quick. Right? When you're running local service ads, again, you're showing up at the top of Google, but they're call ads. So what we're looking for are inbound calls, right? As a marketing agency, I have to solve a few different things, right? Most marketing agencies are solving for marketing, but they're not solving for sales. Here at Moving Engine, we always solve for marketing and sales. So we're gonna tell you, hey, this is what's wrong with your sales process. Let's go and fix that before we scale the marketing and waste a bunch of money because your sales reps can't close the deals, right? That is why local service ads is so amazing to start out with, because it allows us to go back and actually listen to the call recordings and tell you, hey, are you missing calls, right? If you're missing calls, your speed to lead absolutely fucking sucks and you're not gonna be closing any fucking moves, right? From there, essentially, if we listen to a call and you're not overcoming the proper objections, well, guess what? I'm able to call you and let you know, hey, X, Y, and Z sales rep over here isn't overcoming objections properly. Or maybe they're going right into the quote process and they're not trying to build a friendship, which is really what ultimately people who are looking to move are trying to do. They're looking to trust you, build a small relationship, and move forward with your service. So local service ads is amazing for running a small budget, bringing in inbound phone calls, and then diagnosing whether your sales process is amazing, which it probably is if you're watching this video, or not amazing, which it might be if you're also watching this video. So that's why I always highly recommend looking into local service ads at the end of the day. That's the broader strategy of making a product that's very simple into something that kind of turns into more of like a nuanced experience. Because once you ultimately start running these ads over on Facebook and Google search, the complexity gets a little crazier, right? We're targeting hyper-specific types of moves. So maybe these are just piano moves. Maybe they're just hot tub moves. Maybe they're just long distance moves as well. And if your sales process is broken, right, and I'm bringing you in long distance moves for $250 per lead, you are going to waste thousands of dollars with us if your sales process is broken. So again, this is always why I start my clients with local service ads. This is really kind of like the under the hood moment of why I think you guys should all start LSA on your own and then come to an agency like me when you're ready to finally scale these ads. If you have any questions, feel free to tap the link below, look at our website, feel free to contact us, give us a call. We're happy to help. Even if you want some free value from us, we'll set you in the right path. Our website does have a resources page, so movingengine.io. Again, that's movingengine.io. Go to the resources tab at the top right corner of the website and basically scroll down a little bit and you'll see the LSA documentation, everything you need to get started. So go for it, have fun, crush it, and I'll see you on the part 2 coming up of how to scale the actual ad spend once you have a successful campaign. See ya.